What's going on, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, and it looks like today we might have an actual release date for the trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home. And it looks like we even have a slight description of the teaser trailer and what to expect from it. We have a couple of different accounts, two very reputable accounts, claiming that they know when the trailer is going to come. And the way that they claim they know the trailer is coming is very legitimate. So the reports of these two people that we'll dive into in just a bit, combined with the fact that Sony has started to change some of their background banners on their official YouTube pages and Twitter accounts, and the fact that we are starting to get merchandise for Spider-Man No Way Home, all combined lead us to believe that we do indeed know when the trailer is coming. And not only that, but it looks like we also may know what happens in the very beginning of Spider-Man No Way Home, which of course I'll go over as well. Also, a quick reminder that I will be announcing the Stormbreaker giveaway winner today. Look out for a community post by me or a video later on in the day today posting who the winner is. So, some of you may have heard about the Instagram account Comic Book Savage. I got a lot of different DMs about this Instagram account, and on this person's Instagram, they said, "My friend who works at a local movie theater just confirmed they got the No Way Home teaser trailer. It's 100% dropping Tuesday." And coincidentally, Tuesday, tomorrow, is Tom Holland's birthday, so it seems like we may have been accurate in our thinkings that Marvel and Sony were indeed going to drop the trailer on Tom Holland's birthday. Just like they did for Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings teaser trailer, they dropped it on Simu Liu's birthday, who of course is playing Shang-Chi. However, there are some other reports that state that yes, the theaters do have the trailer, but it might not be coming on Tuesday. This account may have just heard that yes, the theaters have the trailer and could have assumed that it is dropping Tuesday, just because that's Tom Holland's birthday. But another reputable account, which I'll talk about in just a bit, did say that the trailer is in, however, we might not get it for another couple of weeks. Now, I did a little bit of digging about this Instagram account, and it looks like they're actually followed by Jamie Foxx himself. So that definitely adds some credibility. But I think what really makes this report credible is the fact that this person isn't the only person reporting this. Skylar Schuler over at the Diz Insider, a very reputable site and podcast, has also confirmed this to be true. He posted a screenshot of a text message conversation between him and his friend who works at a theater as well. Skylar tweeted this out and said, "Had to ask a good friend, hashtag Spider-Man No Way Home." He asked his friend in the theater if they have the trailer in, and he replied with, "One sec, I gotta pull up the projections for the week." So it looks like we have it. So this is another confirmation that the theaters actually have the Spider-Man No Way Home teaser trailer, which means yes, it is dropping, and hopefully this week. If Comic Book Savage is correct, it could be dropping tomorrow. However, Skylar Schuler says that it will most likely come in 2 weeks with the release of Peter Rabbit. So at this point in time, the only thing that's really sure is that this trailer is going to drop within the next 2 weeks, which is super exciting, and hey, hopefully it drops tomorrow. But this isn't the only news that we got today. We actually have a little bit more information about the plot of Spider-Man No Way Home. And it seems like we actually have a description of what to expect from the teaser trailer, which I'll talk about in just a second. And before we get into it, please allow me a moment to thank Keeps for sponsoring this video. Alright everybody, real talk, I've seen the analytics of the demographics of people who watch my video, and I know that about 90% of people who watch my videos are males between 18 and 45. And did you know that 2 out of 3 guys will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they are 35 years old? And the best way to prevent hair loss is to do something about it while you still have hair on your head left, and that's where Keeps comes in. The best part about Keeps is that it's super convenient and very affordable. You get treated from home by an actual licensed doctor, and you have access to the doctors 24/7 to message them and ask questions. Keeps also has more 5-star reviews than any of its competitors, and hundreds of thousands of men trust Keeps for their hair loss prevention. If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/cosmic or click the link in the description to receive 50% off your first order. That's keeps.com/cosmic. So there's a Twitter account called No Way Home Teaser that apparently had a description of what the teaser trailer is going to be like. They originally posted the description in Spanish, but it has been translated, and thank you to my Discord for pointing this out. And this says, Peter is being sought after by the FBI for murder. There is a very quick scene of police breaking into the house with his aunt there in fear. From what the teaser shows us, Peter surrenders, and it's very serious what is going on. Almost the entire time, Peter is living on the street in what they show in the trailer, but Doctor Strange appears. The teaser starts with Peter inside some type of establishment. He takes food and runs away in an alley. It shows a guy from the newspaper talking about him, which I'm presuming is JJJ, and then he enters an abandoned shed, then shows his aunt crying. Now obviously this translation isn't a perfect translation, it's not word for word, and a lot is missing from it. But based off of what we do know, this makes a lot of sense because we know No Way Home is going to pick up immediately after the events of Spider-Man Far From Home. So that means Peter's identity was just revealed, he was just framed for murder, so it would make sense that the FBI would be going to his house where they know he lives. Of course, Doctor Strange is widely known to be in the film, so it would make sense that they would show him. I would not expect Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield to make an appearance in the teaser trailer. So as far as the actual plot of Spider-Man No Way Home is concerned, I've posted a lot of different plot leaks and rumors and reports on my channel. Really, anytime something's popped up that gives us a little bit of information about the film, I've pretty much reported. And it looks like, based off of all of the information that we've seen out there, we know a pretty decent amount about the movie based on all of this information. Things like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man returning from their respective universes into the MCU. We've heard that the Green Goblin from the Sam Raimi Tobey Maguire universe is going to be the main villain of this film, and of course we know about other villains returning like Jamie Foxx's Electro, Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, and more villains essentially almost making up the Sinister Six, although it's unclear on whether or not they'll call them that in the film. So it looks like we have a lot, however it doesn't look like we know everything, which is awesome because we want to be surprised obviously. But according to Superhero Theorist on Twitter, they say, there are so many things you guys don't know yet. I pray that Sony somehow finds a way to tape up the faucet to avoid leaks because this film really is absolutely bonkers based on what I've seen. For Spider-Man fans, emotions will run high when the film drops in December. So this movie is looking like it's actually going to be very, very big. Obviously, if the Spider-Verse is involved with the other two Spider-Mans, but it looks like there's a lot more in store for us that we don't know yet, which is awesome. But speaking of things that we might actually know already, some things I've talked about in the past are how the villains end up in the main MCU timeline in our universe from their universe. Well, it looks like we're going to figure that out in the very beginning of the film. The Twitter user Viewer Anon, who has been right about multiple leaks in the past for previous Disney Plus shows, has stated what to expect in the beginning of the film, which he says is Act 1. And here's what he had to say. The Sinister Six are all from other universes, and remember, they're dying. Specifically, they're dying at the hands of Spider-Man. Then we know that they somehow end up getting taken from their respective universes and into the main MCU, which has Tom Holland's Peter Parker Spider-Man. And the leak says that this causes great guilt in Holland's Peter, and he ends up doing something stupid against Doctor Strange's orders. Now, of course, we know that Doctor Strange is going to be Peter's mentor in the film, and of course that makes a lot of sense because the multiverse is essentially going to be breaking or bursting into madness. And it looks like the immediate repercussions are going to be for Peter Parker. Villains coming into his universe from other universes where Spider-Man, not him, but other Spider-Man, have caused them to essentially die in their respective universes. So Peter, being the good guy that he is going to go against Doctor Strange's orders, which of course is going to be, don't try to fix anything from other universes, let me fix that. But Peter's going to go against the orders and probably do something a little bit foolish that's going to make for a pretty good movie. And perhaps that's why Doctor Strange could bring in the other Spider-Man. But fortunately, it looks like we don't have to wait much longer for the teaser trailer. Now, I do want to point out that Comic Book Savage did say the trailer is going to be on Tuesday. However, Skylar Schuler did not specifically say Tuesday. He just said that the theaters have the trailer. So hopefully it does come out on Tuesday, but if it doesn't, it is definitely coming very soon, probably this week. Now, it would make sense to come out on Tom Holland's birthday. That would be awesome. So let's hope that, but don't give up hope if it doesn't come Tuesday. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of the latest Spider-Man and MCU news. Don't forget to comment below how excited you are to see the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Don't forget to like the video, and for live updates, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.